4 signs that your story pacing is off. Hi, I'm Liesl Hill, USA Today bestselling author and story clarity coach. If you want more tips on how to write a story that truly hooks readers and finish your first draft, make sure and hit that follow button. All right, so what are 4 signs that your story pacing may be off? The first is that you have plot holes or you're getting blocked as to what happens next in your story, and you just can't seem to figure it out. You can't seem to connect the bridge. You can't seem to fill in those holes. Okay, chances are you have a pacing problem. So if you understood the template that really gives you excellent pacing in any story, you wouldn't be having problems with this. Okay, so that's the number one. If you are having problems with it, then your pacing is probably suffering a little bit. The second sign is that your ending doesn't feel epic. It doesn't feel like destiny for your characters, or it's even downright boring. I really hope your ending isn't downright boring, because if it's boring to you, it will be boring to your readers. But if you simply can't figure out your ending, or anything you come up with just feels like it's lacking, then again, you're missing some pacing. It's feeling maybe a little slow or a little boring, or like something is just not there that should be because the pacing is off. The third sign is that your characters feel a little flat. If they feel flat to you, if you're worried readers are going to be bored with them, if you are afraid that they're not three-dimensional enough, then again, that could be a character problem for sure. But if you're pretty sure that you've got all of your character development down, then the next thing that it is probably pacing. So it may not be a problem with your characters, it really may be a problem with the pacing of the scene. And that's a great segue into the fourth sign that your pacing is lacking, and that is simply that your scenes feel boring. They feel flat, you're not that excited to write them, and you're worried that they are just dull and boring and that your readers are going to find them to be dull and boring. And again, chances are that is a pacing problem. All right, so if you want some help with this, I do have a free training. It's called 10 Plot Points, Sketch Out Your Story Skeleton in Less Than an Hour. You can get the link in my bio, and this will help you to figure out the overall high-level pacing of your story, what the events are, in a way that will hook readers and keep the flow going. All right, it's step 1 in writing a really fantastic story that will hook readers and keep them turning pages.